Scott, we have decided to throw you out of the club.
What? Why would you want to throw me out of the club?
I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable discussing it. If you like, you may have a hearing with the board of directors to discuss this.
What is there to discuss? You've already thrown me out of the club and you won't tell me why.
You know why.
No, I don't. Please tell me exactly why I've been thrown out.
Like I said, you already know the reasons. I'm uncomfortable talking about it, and I am far too busy to deal with this.
Mary, you cannot simply kick out people you don't like without following proper procedure.
Sure we can. We just threw you out, didn't we? In fact, we even posted the minutes so everybody in the club knows about it. Did you like how we notified everybody before you could even schedule your hearing? How cool is that? Oh yeah, we're bad.
Mary, this is just wrong. The board is behaving irresponsibly and endangering the club with this kind of thing.
I don't like your attitude, Scott. An attitude like that will get you thrown out of the club.
But you've already thrown me out.
See what I mean?
I think my brain is going to explode. What about proper procedure?
We are following Robert's Rules of Order.
No, you're not. If you'd bother to read it, you'd see that there's a comprehensive procedure to follow to throw somebody out, and it doesn't involve telling them after the fact with no prior notification.
Those procedures don't apply to us. They apply to homeowners associations.
What are you talking about? There's no mention of homeowners associations anywhere in Robert's rules. Where did you read that?
I didn't read it. I don't have a copy of Robert's rules, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. Bruce told me. He has a lot of experience.
Bruce has experience? With what? Making stuff up as he goes along?
I don't know how much experience he has in that area. But he does have lots of experience. He told us so. He said this is the way they do things.
Who does things this way? Didn't you look into this yourself? Did you do any research into Robert's rules at all?
Like I said, I don't have a copy of Robert's rules. I am far too busy to look into this. We are all volunteers here, so will you please give it a rest?
No, I won't give it a rest. I want my hearing. When can I have it?
Well, it's not really a hearing. It's one-on-one. Just you. You and the entire board.
9 people against me? What about witnesses? Cross-examination?
There won't be any of that. In fact, we don't want you to have anybody else on the call. Just you. No friends. No family. No lawyers. No strangers. No support. No internet. We do not want any witnesses to what the board is going to do to you on the call, so don't even think about recording it. In fact, we would rather that you didn't talk at all during your hearing. It will make it much easier. It should take no more than half an hour. If we work quickly, and you don't interrupt us, we may get it done in under 3 minutes.
You call this a hearing?
No, this is a lynching. The board has already spent too much time on this, and has made up its mind for reasons we won't discuss, using procedures we won't divulge. We want you dead. Dead. Dead, 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 dead.
But...
Dead, 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 dead.
This is not fair.
There's 3 or 4 sides to every story. The board has looked at every side of this, and reached a decision.
Well, you didn't look at mine. You didn't call or email or ask or contact me by any means at all.
That's because the board isn't particularly interested in your side, Scott. It would just get in the way of the decision we've already made. It might even change our minds and we'd have to go through this all again. The board has spent far too much time on this as it is, and we are all just volunteers here. I'm very busy.
Does this have anything to do with my announcing that I was running for the board?
Scott, do you remember what Charlie said about you in the letter that he wrote after you rightfully requested to inspect the books and ballots?
He said I was an asshole and a cancer on the club.
Yes. And do you remember how the rest of the board reacted?
Well, the ones that responded agreed with him. In fact, nobody took exception to him at all.
Exactly. We already have our quota of assholes on the board. There is no room for you, because the positions have all been filled. Look, if it makes it any easier, Scott, instead of lynching you, how about a firing squad? While it's a bit messy, it would give the entire board the opportunity to participate. I know some of them would like this very much. Kapow. Pow. Pow.
No, thank you.
Well then, are we settled?
Hardly.
Why are you being such trouble? See, this is why we are throwing you out. You're very troublesome. You just won't shut up and allow us to run things our way.
Your way? You mean in violation of the bylaws, state and federal laws, Robert's rules, ethics and morals?
Precisely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am very busy, and I would appreciate it if you would just go away. Adios. See ya. Goodbye. TTFN. Toodles. Dead.
Unbelievable.
Dead.
Fine. If this is the legacy that you want to leave, that is entirely up to you and the board. When can I have my hearing? Mary? Mary? Hello? Can I get my hearing? Crap.